Hi, it's Kim at the Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary again, and today we are talking about salamanders. Salamanders are in the big animal group of amphibians, which means they spend part of their life in the water and part of their life on land. And recently I read the book Big Night for Salamanders, so if you'd like to go to our YouTube channel, you can take a look at that. But today I have a tiger salamander with me. Tiger salamanders are our largest land salamander that we have in Wisconsin. We do have 7 different species of salamanders that do live in the state. But again, tiger salamanders are the largest. And he's looking kind of goofy because he's kind of sitting on his tail. So let me spread him out a little bit. So there you can see head to tip of tail is about 7 to 11 inches. Being that they are amphibians, they have moist skin. So I just have him on a damp towel right now for us to look at. And a lot of people may mistake or think that this is a lizard. But lizards are reptiles, so they have dry, scaly skin. Most lizards have claws. If you see closely on the salamander, they have toes. They do not have any claws on their feet. He's moving around a little bit. You may not really get a chance to see many salamanders in the wild. Most of them are pretty secretive. Most of them are nocturnal, so active at night. They do like moist, damp environments, so under leaf litter. When I was a kid, we used to look for them in window wells. If you look at their very tiny eyes, they're right on the top of their head, so they can hang out buried under something. Pretty much their whole body is covered by leaves or mud, but you look very carefully for those 2 little sort of beady eyes that are poking up off of the top. Salamanders do spend part of their life in water, being an amphibian. Usually in the wintertime, they're hibernating underground or in the mud, and then the first warm spring rain brings them out of that hibernation, and that's the only time of year that they truly congregate or group up together. So you'll see many of them crossing the road. They will go to what's called a vernal pond. A vernal pond is a wet area that is made by snow melt and spring rains. It's not a permanent pond, so that's a great place for the female salamander to lay her eggs. Tiger salamander females can lay up to 100 eggs. Once they lay those eggs and they mate, those eggs are left completely on their own. And being in a vernal pond, that's great because they don't have to worry about predators like fish eating their eggs. And then once those little ones hatch out, they have gills, and they spend a couple of months actually in the water growing and eating things in the water. And then tiger salamanders are terrestrial, so they come out on land. And that's when they start to eat a lot of different things. They may eat worms, they may eat insects, maybe other creatures that are around. Some of them have even been known to eat like small mice. So we actually are going to feed our salamander today. Nathan has a cricket, and they don't have great eyesight, but you can see once that cricket starts to move, that's when the salamander grabs on, and he needs to let go of the tweezers, and there you go. So he is going to chomp on that cricket. We feed our salamander every other day, and we basically feed him until he's full. So some days he only wants a couple of crickets, other days he may eat 5 or 6 of them as well. So, there he goes, he took the last of it down. So again, this is our largest species of salamander that we have in Wisconsin. Great chance for you to see one up close. This is our tiger salamander, and he is on exhibit on the main floor of the Nature Center at our reptile and amphibian pod area. A lot of times he's hidden under his log or under the dirt, but if you look carefully, you may be able to spot him. So thank you for joining me this afternoon. We will be bringing you other videos of other animals as well. So thank you. Bye.